If you haven't guessed already, this is Piano Man by Billy Joel on the ukulele. Go figure, we're going to do Piano Man on the uke. But it's in the key of C, and it's relatively straightforward, and of course, you know, what a great song. And, you know, minus a few oddball chords, it's pretty straight ahead. And it's fun to play. So to begin with, this is in 6/8. And so that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, eighth notes that we're counting. So each bar contains 6 eighth notes, 3/4 notes, however you want to look at it. So when you're reading the rhythms, just be aware of that. To begin with, at the intro, he does that little piano, loungy piano thing, which of course I'm not going to transcribe here for the uke, but the chords are a D minor 7. He does a little piano riff. Then we go to this D7 flat 9 before we go to a G. Or you can think of this as a G chord as well, G7. G7 flat 9. Then we start with the riff that everybody knows with the harmonica. I'm not doing the harmonica part, just the chords. So we start with a C. Then the next chord is marked as G over D. There's the bass line moves in this, and I'm trying to note that in the chord progression, but it's not necessarily what we're playing on the uke because, well, we only got 4 strings. So what are you going to do? C, then a G over D, then an F over an A, which you can play either as a regular F chord or you can play it as an A minor chord. It's sort of both, kind of. Just depends on what you like the sound of best. I have it written as an F. Then back to a C, which is a C over a G. Then we go to a F, back to a C, which is really a C over an E because of the bass line. Then a D, from a D to a G. So it sounds like this. And then the second ending. And I'll show you this. Because that's the part that sounds, you know, it's very reminiscent of the piano part. This turnaround, after the intro plays both endings, the turnaround, we start with the C, then you go to, keeping your pinky up on the A string here, to an F, and then we're basically sliding these 2 fingers up while keeping this note in place, which brings you to this. A G over C, kind of. Sus chord. Back to the F. And this is pretty straight ahead. You do an F first, then a C, then we're doing the D minor 7, which is almost the same thing, just you're adding your ring finger in there. So it's almost the same thing. Okay. So, if you get the intro together, you've got a large portion of the song already under your belt. There's the arrangement on this is somewhat complicated. It's sort of like a long verse form, or sort of a through composed form that repeats with a couple of variations here and there. It's a long song though, so I've broken it down here into the verse, the la di da section, and then the chorus, which is same progression as the verse. There's just some slight variations. And then where the harmonica plays is just included in those sections. So the verse is written with 3 endings. The first 2 endings are the singing part. The third ending is where the harmonica plays. So again, it's the same chord progression. Here, we'll start at the beginning of the verse here. Here's the second time. Second ending. And then we do it again. This is the harmonica. So, first ending is the longest. Second ending has F, G, and then a bar of C. And then you repeat again. The third ending does the F and the G and the C again. But we go to a C sus4. Okay? Then this is more of the verse. This is sort of the higher melody of the verse. Same progression again. And here's the first ending with the D, and then we do the same thing again. And F, F to the G to C. And now we're going into the la di da section. So going into the la di da section, we have that last bar of C with a walk down. That's what I'm doing there. Going to the A minor. And this is just straight 8th notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, D. We're going to the chorus here. So I'll break this all down. We start off with the A minor. We're doing an A7, and then we go to a D, and then we're going to go to an F, but with a high C up here, which is doing that same walk down. Okay, now the second time around here, we're doing A minor. So A minor 7. We stay on the D and we do a walk up. Sorry. And I really take that walk up out just so you can hear it clearly. If you do it just strumming, you won't hear it as much. You can hear it a little bit. Okay, so let's take a look at the G chord of the la di da section. We get to the G, or we go to a G7, we go to a G6, and then just a regular G again. Again, we're not on a piano, so can't quite cover all the notes. This is the trickiest section of the song, really, from the playing standpoint. So let's take it from the bar of C before the la di da. One more time, a little bit slower, if that helps. the chorus. Chorus is the same progression again as we've been doing in the verses. Repeat. Here we go to the second ending. Then we do it again. This is a harmonica. Oh, I'm sorry. Third ending, harmonica. We go to the F. And then we do like we did at the end of the intro. And then we're back into a verse again. So from the la-di-di-da through the chorus, a little bit more complexity there with that little intro piece at the end. And then you essentially have it. It goes to a second verse, and then straight to a la-di-di-da section, then another verse instead of chorus, la-di-di-da, which is the piano solo. Then there's a chorus. It goes back to the intro again, the harmonica plays, and then we have the last verse, verse 4, la-di-di-da, then a chorus, and then you have that little same piece that it ends on. Sort of retards at the end. So, it's a long song, so getting comfortable strumming that 6/8 pattern. Very simple pattern. So I really hope you enjoy playing that one. It's a great song. Piano Man on the Uke by Billy Joel.